Okay, our weekly chat with Coach Paul Grant of ETBU Women's Soccer. Coach Grant, had a good weekend at home, although you did split. We've talked a little bit about some of the positives coming out of Saturday against a very good and experienced and deep UT Tyler team. Let's start it by talking about the game, however, on Friday. A game against an up-and-coming Concordia team came in here in second place in the conference, and we took a 2-0 win over them on Friday. Just talk a little bit about that game and how it unfolded, and what you were pleased with.
You know, a couple of our wins this year have come from scoring a couple of goals within a 5 to 7 minute period, and I think Friday was that case. I feel like we played well Friday. I think we did what we had to do to win, and other than a couple of moments, I don't really think we ever really felt threatened. We had a couple of lulls, but you're going to have something during a 90-minute game. But I think we were able to overcome them and obviously come out with the win.
That was, again, one of those wins that you felt like last week you talked about how you had to beat Concordia. That's one of those teams that's going to be right there with you guys battling for the playoff spot. A little bit different take on Saturdays in that UT Tyler comes in here. Again, a very experienced team, playing a lot of seniors, a very talented team. And although the final score was 3-0, I mean, it was a ball game at the half. I mean, it was 0-0 tied. You had a little bit of change in the way you tried to attack them there a little bit in the first half, and just kind of talk a little bit about the game and maybe some positives you saw coming out of that.
You know, to what we could have done on Saturday, obviously we could have played the way we've been playing all year long. Obviously, in the game of soccer, you can sit back and defend and really slow things down. For us on Saturday, it was a matter of we're gonna make a change, not a curveball, but we're gonna throw a knuckle curve at somebody. And what we did was exciting. I think maybe we got a little bit of respect. I think there'll be a little more talk around the league now. Yeah, we lost 3-0, and obviously they're a very, very good team, well-coached team by Coach Webb. But I felt like we made some strides in what we did in the attacking aspect. Because let's be honest, we have been struggling to put the balls in the back of the net. And even though we didn't score Saturday, we had a lot more positive chances and opportunities than we have in the past earlier weeks.
One of the positives coming out of that, I thought, was the play of your keeper. Christina Kino made some outstanding saves there. When the game was still tied and pretty close. I mean, just some outstanding athletic type stuff. And you can really see her game kind of rounding into shape here, as the season goes along. And, with the injury, of course, to Tamara, the unfortunate part of that, she's gotten probably a little bit more playing time here this year than you might have even expected. Just talk a little bit about Aquino's progress here.
She's done well. She came in after receiving ACL surgery last year, coming in from Long Morris. She's a little banged up. Came in that way. She's battled through some injuries, but you wouldn't have known it. As a coach, you want your keeper to, stop the ones they're supposed to stop. At times pull 2 or 3 out of the back of the net. I'm not too sure on Saturday. She pulled out 5, maybe 6. She did some stuff that was, that obviously we were expected. She did some things above and beyond that was expected. With her play, I think it also had motivated the rest of the team. Being the keeper, having that focus on you at the end, being the last one to touch the ball, the easy one that goes in can really, kind of deflate a team. The saves and things she did, I think, really continue to motivate not only herself, but also the rest of the ladies that were playing on Saturday.
Going into this week, you're sitting at 4-2-1, right there in the mix again for that postseason. Which this time of year, that's where you want to be. You want to have a shot. You control your own destiny. Big part of that destiny coming up later this week. Y'all go and play a much improved from last year anyway, UT Dallas team. And then you get to go to Ozarks on Saturday. So back on the road this week. Talk a little bit about what your girls are going to face out there on the road in these 2 games.
Coach Antonise has brought in a couple of transfers. He's brought in some size, some speed, athleticism. Like anything else, like every day, you're going to show up and play. It'll be a battle. Obviously, last year we we beat them with 7 seconds left on a set piece. So there's going to be a lot of intensity in that. But again, like you said, the standings, it is 3 through 6, and you're looking at 4 spots available. Every game's going to count, and we have a big test on Thursday against UTD, and then their program is, like I said, much different from last year.
Well, Coach, won't get to see you this week as far as playing at home, but y'all been, taking care of business on the road most of the year, so we want to wish you luck. We'll be back here next week with home games next Friday and Saturday, which will be the final home games of the year. Seems like kind of a quick season. Are you pleased overall as far as the progress of your team, and do you feel y'all are right where you need to be on schedule as far as making that final push?
Yeah, I do. I feel like we're like I said, we're in a good position. We do control our own destiny. We play teams, UTD, Mississippi College, that are in front of us, which helps. Yeah, I mean, 2 years ago I'd been ecstatic. It wouldn't matter what happened from now, but obviously we've raised the bar. The program's gotten better. Expectations are higher, and I can't be at this point in time in a more happier place than we are today.
Well, good luck this week, Coach, and we'll sit here and talk again next week.
Thank you.